Welcome to the Unlocking Ability podcast. My name is Marie Devitt and I'm the Business Partnerships Manager in the Trinity Centre for People with Intellectual Disabilities in the School of Education, Trinity College, Dublin. In this podcast, I will be speaking to some of our TCPID graduates and their colleagues about their experiences of inclusive employment. Each episode will feature a different company, showcasing a wide variety of industries and of roles. These discussions will highlight the importance of true inclusion and belonging in the workplace and will showcase the profound impact upon everyone involved. Join us as we explore inclusive employment and listen to stories of real inclusion in action. I'm delighted to be here today with our colleagues from the National Lottery to speak with me today about our amazing partnership with TCPID and the National Lottery, and in particular about our graduate Liam Foley, who is an absolute superstar employee of National Lottery. So I've got Claire Minchin and Liam Foley joining me today to have a little chat. And I might just start by asking you, Liam, just to maybe tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Liam Foley and I'm 28 years old. I'm from Killarn, Calamade, and I'm the three-time European World Champion in running. I competed in Italy, Turkey and Prague. And I brought home 6 gold medals and 4 broken world records in the 800 metres and 1500 metres.
Hang on, 1 minute. 6 gold medals?
Yeah, 6.
Okay. Yes. Okay, that's impressive. Yes. Amazing.
Yeah, and I'm also a scare actor in pharmaphobia and been terrifying people since 2017. I have 2 sisters and a sister-in-law, 1 brother-in-law, and 1 brother, and also, I'm an uncle to my brother's baby girl, Ola, out there. I love performing on stage in front of people with Monogar Panda Group and Twin Musical Society.
That's amazing. And just because it's so unusual, do you mind if I just ask you to tell us a little bit about your pharmaphobia role? Because that is just so fun.
It could be very fun working pharmaphobia. It's all thanks to my sister, Cara. Like he got me the first job to be working in pharmaphobia.
It's a Halloween thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it became like a Halloween thing going on at night time, terrifying people over there. All the time, there's different honks. We get the costume and there's some terrifying makeup we put on.
And do you do your own makeup to terrify people, or do you get that done for you?
I get somebody to do it for me.
That's incredible. So thankfully you don't have to scare people in the National Lottery. So that's a relief anyway. To go back just for a minute on your sporting achievements, because you mentioned them very quickly, but it is absolutely outstanding what you've achieved in athletics. So what was your last championship that you competed in? Was it the one in Italy?
My last championship and I competed in was this year in Prague.
In Prague, and another gold medal.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And we've seen the videos of the sprint finish from one of the championships last year, I think. So we had all your fans in Trinity watching that.
Yeah.
You're very proud of you. Very proud. And Claire, just to turn to you, if you maybe could just tell us a bit about yourself and your role in the National Lottery.
Yeah, so my name is Claire Minchin. I won't say my age. And I am the Learning and Development Business Partner in the National Lottery, and I've been working there for about 3 years, and I've been lucky enough to work with Liam for the past about 18 months.
And can you tell us maybe how long the Lottery have been a partner of the TCPID?
We've been a partner since 2021, and we've had a number of different graduates come in through our doors in lots of different roles and capacity. It's been an amazing opportunity for the National Lottery. The so aligns with our values as an organisation, and we're really, really fortunate to have the opportunity to work with such amazing people and an amazing team in TCPID, might I say as well. It really is just something we're so proud of, and really, really delighted that Liam has the time to work with us as well.
He's a very busy man.
I know. And busy when he comes in as well.
That's fantastic. And actually, the team in the National Lottery have been incredible supporters of ours. And we're just we also feel so lucky to get to work with incredible people there as well, incredible team. Liam, to go back to your time in Trinity College, can you tell us why did you decide to apply to study with us at Trinity College?
For me, I decided to come to Trinity College to do more studying, and I looked up to my cousin and my brother-in-law, who both went to study in Trinity College. I wanted to be like them and to get a better job when I finished at Trinity College.
What did you enjoy the most about being a student on campus in Trinity?
When I was studying in Trinity, I loved studying your language of Italian.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and also being figured out on how to in the wellness as well.
So the wellness module and the Italian. Can you tell people a little bit about the Italian? So what kind of things did you learn in Italian?
Oh, I can learn ciao, bravissimo. Yes, and a load of other Italian words.
Amazing. And you enjoyed it. And did you get to use your Italian when you went to the championships in Italy?
I did.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
And can you tell us a little bit, amongst all the other amazing things you've done, what you've done since you left, since you graduated from Trinity?
I left Trinity. I've been getting a lot better. Before I came to Trinity, I did complete a course, a lifelong course in a boy for a few years before I came to Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
When I finished all my studies, I went to do my work experience here at the National Lottery for a couple of weeks, and then I loved the whole experience, and then I started my internship in the same company.
Amazing. And I think it's safe to say you have the best job title that I have ever heard in my life. So am I right in saying that your title is People and Culture Champion in the National Lottery?
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you and Emma for getting me this job.
Oh, thanks for saying that. But it is actually thanks to you. You've earned it yourself. And can you tell us a little bit about what you do in the National Lottery?
Oh, I do a lot of the delivery, scanning, and organising parties. They can a lot of stuff over there, and we do somehow host town hall as well.
Isn't a town hall kind of like a big company meeting or something like that?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
So what do you have to do to organise?
Usually do it upstairs, but now this is downstairs now because we always organise breakfast for everyone.
Oh, brilliant.
Yes.
So what to order in the food and get everything ready for everyone to arrive? Amazing. I remember a brilliant event that you told me about, which was wheelchair basketball for the colleagues or something, wasn't that? Could you tell me about how did you come up with the idea and how did it go and where did you do it?
Yeah, I remember organising the international basketball for people with and without disability event. Like a lot of us went to it because we have the headshot department came, even the lovely Claire here. Yes. Yeah, like you went and we had great time at the basketball event.
Were people very competitive? Were they banging into each other?
And like you said, one of us were having a fight over the ball with somebody.
I don't know who you're talking about.
So Claire was a bit competitive now, was she?
Yeah, she is.
The brilliant thing about that idea to have that event is that it makes people think about inclusivity and how to understand and work with colleagues with different disabilities. Isn't that right?
Yeah, but it's very important to learn people with and without disabilities, including me, because I have a disability, so and I do tend to struggle. So, but I'm kind of getting more responsible doing it. So for people who are out there with disability, you could do what you can, and I don't let others feel being down with you.
That's a really good message.
Yes.
You can do whatever you want if you
Yep.
put your mind to it. And Liam, on that, can you tell me a little bit how your colleagues in the National Lottery support you?
They have supported me all the time since Abbey Street, and I love all the support and from working very hard, and they always look out for me whenever I'm competing in competition and working with the whole team all the time.
And you always work as part of a full team in all the tasks. Isn't that right, Claire, as well?
Well, Liam owns a lot of his tasks. I don't need to say he's pretty fantastic.
Yes.
And Liam says he needs support, but actually he's excellent. Like we support him in getting him set up with a task. But after that, he owns it. He sets up spotlight interviews with all the staff.
And so for those interviews, do you pick who you want to interview, or do you have a list that you work through and you have to ask them, do they want to be a part of it?
It's up to me, so mostly I pick a lot of people for the people spotlight, and I send them the question to be prepared for it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, but sometimes I do forget that I interviewed other people, and I keep asking them the same thing over and over again.
And do you record it like this in a video, or do you?
Yeah, but it is recorded by voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't show myself on the board.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you write out the questions and come up with the questions?
Yes.
And Claire, have you been interviewed now by
I've
Liam yet?
I've avoided it thus far.
Yes.
You'll be next on his hit list.
I don't have enough interesting things to say. It's fantastic and people love it. It's one of our most viewed article on the intranet.
Wow.
Because it's great to get to know your colleagues, and Liam is really, really great at knowing all the colleagues. He also inducts all of our new joiners, gives them a tour of the office when everyone joins. So Liam is front and centre when somebody joins the organisation, and he's I'd like to say he is more well known than the CEO in the organisation. He knows everyone by name. He's fantastic.
There's all these things that I didn't realise that you do. I knew a certain amount, but even I'm learning more about all the amazing work you're doing. So well done.
Yeah, but I did want to work with somebody like in one of the department, and who was very interesting to learn things about him.
It's great, and I think interviews like that help bring teams together and makes people see the non-work side, isn't that right? Which is so important, as well as what you bring to the office.
Absolutely, and we get to know people's different hobbies, or if they have pets, and family and all of that. It's really, really great.
Fantastic. And Liam, what's your favourite thing about working in the National Lottery?
Oh, my favourite thing to be working with the level HR guy.
Of course.
I didn't tell him to say that.
So, and I love the door to the department as well. I'm very happy to be picked by this HR guy.
You started in September 2023, so we're like 2 years now.
Yeah.
Over 2 years.
Started working there on the 18th of September 2023, 2 years now.
Amazing. And how did you feel, if you can remember back, how did you feel when you were offered a permanent contract in the National Lottery?
I was absolutely shocked when I got the message from you. Yeah, I did. When I went on holiday with my parents.
I do remember that,
yes. So, and that brought me to tears.
So proud. It was such a proud moment for us, but it was I'm sure your family were incredibly proud, were they?
Yeah, they were absolutely proud of me. Like, even in case you're listening to Mom, I'm very, very happy that you have worked me out to be in here in the National Lottery.
Oh, that's fantastic, yes. Fantastic. And Claire, I mean, you've said a lot about how wonderful Liam is already, but what has he brought to the National Lottery team overall? How's it changed?
He does so much on a regular basis, but he brings everyone just back down to earth. You'll be running around the office. I think everyone is in the busy stage of roles and jobs, and Liam will just stop you and give you a fist pump, and
I love it.
you kind of come back down to earth a bit and go, this is why we're here. He just brings a smile to everyone he meets in the organisation, and he's such a key member of the team. We don't know what we do without him.
That's so lovely to hear that. And, it's been universally positive feedback about you, Liam, and obviously our partnership has gone from strength to strength as well. And you mentioned earlier, there's been some other graduates as well who worked in the National Lottery over the years.
Yeah, so they would have worked in areas such as customer support and mailroom, and we try adapt roles and tasks to suit the person and the graduate that comes in. And you'll hear all the different tasks that Liam looks after, but his role has evolved over the last 2 years because we got to know Liam and what he likes doing, and we know he loves the front-facing roles. It's really where he shines. So we try bring in more of those into the roles. So, I would say to anyone who's looking at the programme, you can have an idea of a role, but try not to be too wedded to it. Get to know the graduate, allow it to evolve, allow it to grow. It doesn't have to be just within one department. Liam works with lots of different departments, and he helps us out in so many different ways. And, getting to know what he likes to do it's just so important to the role and keeps him motivated.
That is a fantastic tip for other employers as well, to not decide fully until you get to know, any employee, to be honest, any employee that joins your organisation. And in relation to, I suppose, our graduates in particular, was there any sort of training or supports that maybe we could have provided more of, or anything you could suggest that might have helped a little bit more?
I have to say the support from TCPID has been amazing for both the graduates and the employer. It's a real open door policy with you guys, and that means so much to us because our biggest fear is, are we going to do it wrong?
Yes, exactly.
Are they going to hate it here?
Yeah.
So that's a really, really important thing for us, and it has helped us in so many different ways. And, to just have that open door policy is really, really important. And the graduates come in, like Liam does all of those interviews himself. He edits them himself. He writes the questions himself. He wrote his answers down here himself. Like he's so well prepared from the day he comes in. Our only work is just to see, the tasks he likes doing versus the tasks he might really enjoy doing, but he'll still do those as well, which is great.
That's brilliant. And there's always parts of work that we don't enjoy, and you have to knuckle down and get on with them, don't you, Liam? It's not all fun and games, unfortunately. Yeah. And Claire, what would you say to help encourage other companies to to hire somebody with an intellectual disability, or to bring someone into their team?
I'd say the first thing is having multiple champions across the business. That's the biggest thing. It's not a one-person project. It's something that the company has to be involved in. We're so lucky with the amount of people that are involved with Liam's employment journey. Everything from, organising events, the members on the HR team, the members across all teams on the floor and on the ground floor. It's fantastic. It wouldn't be such a positive experience if we didn't have the support of all employees in that way. But we have a few key champions around the office as well, which really helps us. And they'll always come with an idea about a role or a task that might suit Liam or that he might enjoy doing, which is brilliant. I'd mentioned the piece around, not wedding yourself to a role, which is also really, really important. And the other thing is just reach out to you guys in TCPID and chat through what you're thinking or roles, and you guys can advise so well on what might suit or what might work and working hours and things like that. Really just picking up the phone and having that chat.
Yeah.
That was the biggest step for us.
I suppose it's about that, the trust and the open communication, and having people to support as a backup as well as your own colleagues. I think that is, we found that as well. The collaboration with you has been amazing over the past few years.
And you've been so generous with your time and coming down to us and chatting to all the employees in the organisation. It's been amazing.
Going from strength to strength. This is fantastically positive. And in relation to sort of tips for other, you've given an awful lot of tips as well for employers and other organisations. Maybe we now have 10 universities around the country who are providing similar programs. So the connections will be building with those universities and the businesses. And, from your experience, do you have any other kind of tips that you could suggest to companies to just how to get started?
There's a role for everyone, like with any other employee, there's something there that will work for a graduate that they will enjoy doing, and having your champions within that organisation as well. And just ask about it. There's no harm in asking, and, you'll find that kind of piece that will work for you, that be it working hours or days in the office or tasks that don't work or tasks that do work. And just give yourself the time and the graduate the time to really find their way in that organisation.
Fantastic insights and tips for other companies. And for both of you, I suppose, why do you think, and I'll start with you, Liam, why do you think it's important to have inclusive employment opportunities?
It is very, very important to have inclusive employment to people deserve and trying to get their dream jobs and to achieve it when they are finished college and graduated from college and to achieve their future goals.
That's brilliant. And, it is so important that everyone should be able to achieve their goals, isn't it?
Yes.
And do you have your dream job?
Yeah, I got one of my dream jobs. Yes.
One.
We won't make him ask which one.
And Claire, to you as well about inclusive employment. Why, in general, do you think it's so important to?
I know for the National Lottery, it's very much part of our values and what we do. We're so we live, sleep, and breathe. Good causes as part of our core business as well. Liam just helps us live by that, and it's just, as Liam even mentioned, for an opportunity for everyone to have their dream job or the experience of working within a particular organisation. I couldn't speak highly enough of the programme, and I think it's a great place to start if you're looking at building out inclusivity across an organisation.
Amazing. And Liam, back to you. What do your friends and your family all think of you being you're a Trinity College graduate now and a permanent employee of the National Lottery? So what do people think when they hear that?
When people think to me, I get very proud to have this job. My friends and family are very proud of me for graduating Trinity College. I think studying very hard to get a job. And I'm also the very first person out of my day service prosper meeting to go to the biggest college here in Dublin.
You're the first person from Prosper in Meath to go to Trinity College. Now that is a really powerful statement. And we're so proud of you as well in Trinity for all you've achieved. And since you started the course back in 2021, how do you think you have changed as a person?
Yeah, I have changed a lot of things. I first started as a student in Trinity College. I got to achieve my biggest goal and to study hard and graduated from college. And now I have a job to work behind the scenes of the National Lottery.
Yay! Amazing. And you've achieved so much already. And you continue to amaze us all with your achievements. But what are your goals for the future?
Well, my goals for the future will be a professional dancer on the Broadway and West End.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
And I maybe get another job as a barman or a waiter and working in a theatre. And to be fit and healthy to be a professional runner, competing around other countries.
How are you going to have the time to do all of this? So you're going to be a professional dancer, going to be a professional athlete and a barman and work in the National Lottery. And you know what? I think you will.
Absolutely.
I don't see any problem why not. And is there anything else that, as we wrap up, it's gone so quickly already, but that you might like to say to students who might be in school at the moment and thinking about their future, and what you would advise somebody?
Yeah, for people who are in primary school or secondary school out there, you deserve to be working very hard, and your teachers are very, very proud of you. Yes, and I wish you the very best in your exams, and I get whatever job you like, and you deserve to have that job, and I deserve to be a student or a past student in both schools.
Amazing. And you're such an inspiration to so many students and young people that will be aspiring to achieve what you've achieved. So I hope you're very proud of yourself, because we're very proud of you. And Claire, are there any final words you might like to add for employers who might be listening to this and kind of thinking about their inclusive policies and how to get started?
Absolutely. Look, as I said before, just reach out to the team. It's a really excellently run programme. The support we get from the team is unbelievable. And we're very, very lucky to have Liam and the other graduates that have come through the National Lottery. They've all given so much to the organisation. We've learned so much from each graduate. Everyone is so different that we get. And we have, there's roles there that will work and tasks that will work. So just, maybe take pen to paper, write out a few tasks in the organisation that you think would suit. Drop Marie or Emer a line and just started from there. Just take the first step.
Brilliant advice. Thank you so much, Claire. And Liam, finally, is the National Lottery the best place to work?
It is.
And do you have the best job in the world? People and culture champion.
Yeah, but I love being the job and the people and culture champion.
Amazing.
Right.
Amazing. Thank you both so much for doing this with me. It has been an absolute joy, as always. And again, a huge thank you to the National Lottery, and huge congratulations to you, Liam, on everything that you continue to achieve. So well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marie.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us for our Unlocking Ability podcast. Please stay tuned for future episodes. And in the meantime, please check out our website at tcd.ie/TCPID.